Jesse Brands no e dey na ekum ansa na bia se woni club ba be adwuma you pay the club that huge amount of money.
So the club know readily available supporters.
Okay.
None aside that, so they also have that sort of disposable income to be able to buy shirts. And then third one, you have a ready market for those.
Are we sure say what they
and they will take it at a price that you want.
The term now.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, apart from that, I have say okay, yes, our terms now. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. It's another day. We have been giving you guys content back to back our channel, so and we are so grateful for your support and Sports Obama TV. Now you know, say everything is digital, and we are try our best not to give you just normal content, any interviews. I open no. You better call all the aspects because you say you game there is a lot of contribution. People don't see those guys behind Oma side because players being good in a pitch so now on born with the fiat just people wonder say na why you for the tight say local game na there is a local brand that wants to produce just in bima so especially football clubs no so nya bi ehye and then adwen say you come back na fe ye ne so eboa to produce jerseys. One key thing everything be here jersey. And the support across stadium, I was autonomy team Jesse. I'm a Madrid fan, do one say Madrid or more replica. And can then if Sanka maybe House of Fook, Nakamakoto by scan also. So in this car bed 250 Ghana cedis with the current economy. A bed in so any about any Mayniak sportswear and about being Komona Yashe, the brain behind the company and how our company in the buy into existence. And instead of buying the local markets no or more receive you or more better. So let me can meeting depend the flow man. So best subscribe to Sports Obama TV on YouTube. Now if you best spread it across all your digital platforms na Facebook and Twitter na dey na no. Ubi interview live or more. So to be fair, my memo no akasa introduce no me dem friend Mr. Mayniak because and then the brand name ye carry with the boss ye ma kwa ba Sports Obama.
Thank you very much. Mama Kunya say LouvesMinproff from the Idache Nkofade kakra.
With the answer ye that's pa you decided say beba to baby a wo ye with Jesse senior ade. I mean ye buy no dia ye hu no one person ye dey aso any ube introduce ho dia ma ye with ye viewers any ye audience omo ebe I mean subscribe to this interview.
Your friend me Abdul Rashid Zakari within.
Okay.
Nima boy born and bred proper one maybe.
There's what's na hanga sa.
Yes, between our name. Me papa po.
Obia.
Exactly. Papa hon ni man ya won. Me ni man ya won. Hon am ko school ya hon me nyini ye. Till date. Me your friend is me root still ho. Though maybe I'm say nyina two ya kwa echi but still once a while at least every 3 days be call area ho ko business ya tana se bon komo so me nima boy born and bred proper one and I did me energies apart from that. But before me ages me as a professional me train chartered marketer.
Okay.
Yes, I did me acquire from school, you know. So many firms here Juma Accra from Me yeah, Juma in advertising industry very well. Kakra for some few years, and I'm there real estate industry so kakra. Now me work me Juma as marketing manager for some of the advertising and then real estate companies to be and sana me ankasa I think 2015 2016 thereabout and opportunity buy say at least me nya wada me starting produce jerseys and me share no opportunity or na me feel say wo ma me starting prepare
yeah about me there that time on na people don't know you but first ever club I know mo ye adwuma e drew I was there when we unveiling
okay
Presby I think Uzu Presby I was there then time na been at that time on mo ye that just introduction Samuel Safu na later na this police guy now Samuel Safu yes I was there many very sad say me nya just nwan kofi but na me music asem so anka me to ba nti e dey be drew no because I mean as a chartered accountant
marketer
marketer I mean with me office akwa yedwuma suddenly that field na into a year or na I mean you decided to venture into and I say why did you decide to quit that job?
Exactly na bad the pay was because my last year na meji my last year na meji in the job na we yedwuma na 5,000 cedis
then
a month. Yes, exactly then. But me a chartered marketer and I have so much love for sports, especially football. So then I wanted to marry the marketing knowledge and the football knowledge. But I was finding a way as to how do I position myself in the industry, and that's where the whole thing started for me. Okay, so the thing was initially I had the small firm. Now me sports marketing and activation for clubs. I quite remember my very first time gig I mean for a club was between Electroland and Kotoko.
Okay.
Which I tried married, but you know I drew towards the last end. I think figures the parties weren't agreeing and that was it. So one time no Accra. So now there was one guy no handle Kotoko for brands activities. You find Wahid. So Koko guy be so American.
Okay.
You know, we very cool. We are very close. Namini no pie very close. Until one time no friend no catch me Charlie. Me you're close to some brands. I'm get jerseys and stuff. Na me so ade. I say do mo share no. Komunya brand for anka. I'm up. Na me say some share Puma. Say Puma say nye bad. No so even those ones come out free market. Na me surprised. Very surprised. I'm saying, Kotokopa. Then 2014, 2015 thereabout. No, we share Kotoko shop. That na Kotoko shop Puma. The red na white be that's what we say. That one that time. No come so mo yewe. Motor market. I'm surprised. Exactly. Until me very very surprised about it. Till later on, long story short, no catch him see you no problem. Me try some no cover because but by then. Now, me try some many many brands kasai, but among all of them, they respond in their umbro. Let me pay umbro their back, koto. Until many umbro for UK kasai, I could do it. No more refer me back to umbro South Africa. Say me no more come because some of the controls are side of African market. No, till me no more kasai no see your mati. The next thing you know, almost small become money back room. Be visibility studies. Never come by share be ye bibia
normal of support is a club
exactly into buy never come by 1 week no say call back but minimum come on code ade see or then all of a sudden the question any free brand no say if you claim say proposal so you try to bake e dey no
be attractive to the company
exactly the Hona brand like I said if you claim say club no almost about 9 million followers 9 million followers. Why is it that it's not translating to their Twitter handle? Because none South America I think followers be I think 3,000 4,000.
4,000 and
exactly.
Ghana Twitter be active from 2017
exactly. So they were looking at it from that angle until that day and man be placing importance on social media, branding and what have you because outside world no that's what they see and that's what they will judge you upon so I'm very respected long story short all of a sudden until so we have to find a way around it. But by then I was trying so many brands because there was one brand in Canada there from Dry World. And I mean almost small bisa man buy very visible, but naturally they don't really see they say the market na asset up no. Asset up no it's two or more you know. Because they can produce a JC maybe for example say $5 and when you put the $5 JC they sell it in Europe for almost about £50 or £60, and then you want them to sell the same JC over here in Africa for £50 or £60. It's not possible. People wouldn't buy. Yeah. And then there's another bit of conversation where somebody will say, "Oh, so my quality ones now my Europe for normal degraded." No, but across board one, your something be from total quality assurance across board your product, where somebody should know say me for product we are. It represents the brand. Exactly, this is the total quality always you should expect from the brand. So which they found it like they said no, this one it wouldn't work, like in that regard. So it wasn't working. Yeah. All of a sudden I start here and I say okay, no problem. But next thing you know, me try say me say agencies. Now yeah, cry. Now me gather information online, edition, me share videos, now me this year. If you start here, now me produce one more outside at the back. Until me get a chance I travel outside. Cause I say this on we are they know 1, 2. And I'm saying no. COVID time now. COVID by lockdown by no behind me. They uncle behind me by. I'm saying no. So that's a that means 2016. Then I started with Liberty. Now yeah, now outside. Yeah, exactly. But it's after COVID. No, I'm saying no. Where there? No go outside people. Simply say my who say this on we are so why not here and try say yeah. Why they know once and for all. Oh, so and then. When I started to machines, crack, the support here and say, the bedroom, I say. After Liberty, no, lockdown, no, after Liberty, no, the next year, Mediama. Okay, so say do Liberty there, Liberty do no, because before say wait to me, okay, I enter into this venture and you need connections and any other. Yes. And I'm so happy say yes share this and I see this because young guys are most of us are more people can also learn from this. Sure. When your first gig, you know, Liberty, who connected you to Liberty Professionals? Some can made them the papa. Because can you know? I don't think say be a cabaret and come draw say. Only pa till date. My expecting a papa. Panasiam papa. I a friend of Mr. Goffrey, Akotobuaf City FM. Oh, a great man. I'm telling you. We need papa no. Because I'm here. Because I'm stubborn. Back me no and say them. I mean, because I'm stubborn, but Mr. Goffrey, we be a social interview from Bonnet why. You don't connect me first. You know, not the barely. Only baby, I just say be a connections and I'm. I'm born common poda, but I'm not minimum from afar. Till one time. I started to make designs on the social media. One time I'm frame me actually share than summer. Me was samples and me from brand name. I don't know my samples where they go. And I'm the command no share school. To be pet my Liberty for sample and me Liberty for sample there. And the man who was in school or no man such chance and I'm here Liberty for first project. So I mean they paid. Yeah, I'm Liberty project on me so I thank them very, very much for that. The second project, second year, yes, I Liberty Beam. But however, now maybe nya Ash Gold, Mediama, any Aduana Stars all together at exactly to Liberty. Yeah, the comic I passed that year. And me that time no say na Ash Gold Liberty for partnership. Na many some way somehow so Betway guys no more. I'm so very young guys. So almost shame me. Maybe a movie. I'm sure me na. I'm sure me na. No, I'm also a very young guys. No offense, no Charlie. As a boy like that sort of thing to be able. And I respect all of them. Together with all journalists on more Ghana, I say. Without them, I don't think it's a brand new. I'm cars. I know no problem. See, say any Ash go or deal. So only clubs we dealer. Why not say but say the clubs we about on board? Yeah, almost sponsorship. No mean I share Betway. Na you know makasana. Why your name? Exactly. So some way somehow no. Indirectly, Liberty is another clubs no benya some sort of support from Betway through my association with Betway and then with any Ash Gold. Because already no money Ash Gold, and then once I'm in the 3 clubs we over, but no money Ash Gold deal need there. So as a mommy, so why not say
Liberty so any sponsorship?
Exactly, no money na any as operate as one family. So that's how I come. I started any other clubs here Juma. And afterwards, I'm keeping a lockdown here then. But I think that normalization we know announced there.
Yeah,
and the be good first one and sana COVID is where then. The COVID back on and sana and officially started football. Yeah, elections be no. You start it up. So with all these jobs, it's all down to somebody. Boy, this one because me come media no madam for your friend Beneza Kufidu. No, I think no a key member, a managing member or a friend or media man. Also a young guy to me, but he's related to Muspaka. So one of them call media majumano. And then I think for Aduana Diano so na madam for be an FN Lankwe any Amo Jenfi Collins, almost any Jaumo, and most especially Mr. Komi. Almost na boy, support here with Diana Jumano. Any other
once now, I realize it and say, how many years now with many brands be a year Jumaiche because media Madiano, Ash Good, and Aduana Stars there. I think they produce 2 seasons or so
one season.
Like one mom produce
exactly because afterwards a new man is the more a delay so once
and also boils down to a year or staff are not be
and that sort of thing. And then once I can people could the idea but yes but it's a different microphones woman also be in my
opinion
microphone plug to other gigs so ebia microphone or main plus or the main influencers or banasa was a to me take decision be as against you. But Ash Go for example at that moment no change ownership change ownership once
Angle
go for the exactly time I say fast aside when now they also okuta team he also had his own
different
idea on for best or no me which for me finding say any problem because he also had his own people that he want to work with. For media Madian, so I think it's something I don't want to say come out to.
So
for Diana for example no more 2 years.
2 years.
Minimum 2 years.
Because just because
Diana Diampo nyesa ebia I think ombenya the current one omushe which I think the agreement no
and the league class now yes started league in class I mean say up to now class
which agreement amoni mkofo one I think say mo feel say ebia no very okay more rather than me terms no
terms are
so say a business ade eye ma no
na offer
and now we anti they feel say they have to do the other ones
I had any or more now we no problem saying because as a sports we normal different from normal entertainer
so this one machine is
different juma
obi aye juma okay very let's put it complicated machines
we say we ya mo ye wa we have a house of food
like
ABC tell me about ABC Premier League you know
we say now God more away just
okay wow
we see a club we are fan club community a share bombo
okay
we see am na ko wow for more away just like earlier on no more
okay well na say yen production go me kaka yes nti that's a hana bibia ekoso na amanfo nso benya bia and enye dwuma ke na hand production room
cutting about printer okay has no printing
hana moye printing ni en bibia asa mo dia kwinsa asa fi hana ba okay if we hana moye materials no nese colors ni bia na mo yen se bia mo ko ye colors no outside na mo dey se bia ma se ye fa raw material white see ya na ma be ye colors ni design na
yes exactly and so the design right from the concept design Didn't my jobs sometimes because those are machines today once a while. I don't know. Well, but imagine say or more. That's what I tell my hand. At least there's a whole lot of people breaking the way you trap numbers okay. You drop the honey and I'll be visa. It's after the maintenance I could use to paint. You paint card and penance and the so like fine like a church shop.
But dreams were just come up as a mean who the replica or
town.
So I was semi pay to Ubi club or not replica.
Most of the time, maybe you without the consent of the club.
Oh, okay.
So replica most of the time, the girlfriend you should talk to the club. I'm on the club here. So,
but we replica not the my clubs in the
yeah. Okay. But no crime here, no agreement all together. Many clubs here. But on my own volition, me miss a chance. Kunya zeli gacha na meton. Okay.
I saw a club.
It's a club no one kasa. Oh, it's all right. Kai jo u epese and they wait my idea. But send me here gacha be there because yeah, also issue about branch any police that licensing and a whole different agreement altogether.
There is something I mean was like we just is now way different.
Yes.
Because makes me have a brand to be our more just said the Ghanaian clubs when any so we share Mayniak dinner or yedema clubs for instance if you number screen good just in the style now different from other brand. I mean then a kum and some about to just say their club
most of the time it's a bantama and the more reason why shout out to James FC most of the time once they started program in tema thinking no a common term and then we are able to do some changes and what have you tell say ABA officially started production. So usually about dreams for the end for example sometimes discussions and then what's supposed to go into it it starts about 6 months way before the season ends.
Yes.
Until you started with what is it, what are we going to do? So most of the time with dreams project you pick a project, you man a theme for the project. So all of dreams project has been about dreams, somebody achieving his dreams, building up like giveaway for example. The main concept is
we like
warm up exactly before game, but this is about building up on something. Okay. So maybe year we need work class 1 the next year you have to do better than what you achieved last year. So basically concept so next year so nyambua next season so you bring us different concept and near building upon those things now about year. So at each and every stage of the conversation or production like you feel attached to the whole project. So the logos, the numbering, the fonts, the name at the back, BBR. You try as much possible. See, you unique font. Yeah, any calligraphers, proper one. Like unique one. No, my near use. Yeah, you tiomo. No, my the concept number. Near use. Near creative and some other clubs. So. So right from the concept creation, obey fabrics and what have you, like what our fabric was we use a better, how would it feel, how would it delay, how would it nina so yeah. And you might
fabrics because me we wouldn't say I mean heat or Africa.
Yes.
But just HME. Say there is no space.
Yes, exactly.
Just like but we know space woman say me say
exactly.
Why?
Because we are very good for our weather.
Okay.
We are very good for our weather. So we use near the fabric via a place not feeling uncomfortable on this thing on the field. And Yambo Akrampo next year, yes, I've been incorporating more ventilation holes or Jesus name. So yeah, exactly to make sure some more feel airy. But my place not feel area like vent in the doors one. That doesn't mean that you should chip in the quality. Give them the quality that they deserve.
We know so material or Ghana. No,
the material they are
by designs in the
design be minute
only material no kwande bia.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so my main share Adeba Adewi. So far when Or staff no more you like nipa do say.
Yeah, be 9. Oh, assist here.
Be 9. Utu biaka.
All of them. All of them.
Wow.
And most of the time, go for me na me magician, but I'm the unsung magicians because they make everything happen. And Michelle Munina, thanks very much for the creative work. Sometimes when the creative process in the say possible, say possible, I'm gonna direct him. So no, when you're possible, you're funny say. And I the standard practice says say and yes say. So it's very good say so we juma in a particular team. Everybody is on board. They understand the direction of moving. Exactly. Every production could be out. They all know. Say if we have we, that means we free why say no. I you wanna suggest you, but say you say and you're right and our standard on we know and you're correct on a BBC.
So how many clubs in this year like on board? No way you organize here.
Premier League in there means dreams Karela.
Okay.
Karela season we in RTU. And a Division 1 so Nagod FC.
Okay.
Nagod FC and host of them. And Nagod FC and a second division so a lot.
And a man also.
And man so there a friend of say and a Ricity. We second division, okay, but Richity, my team no more across. Okay. And fabulous ladies.
Fabulous ladies.
Yeah,
nice.
Fabulous ladies.
Wow. Say normally no, me fan say outside you can see say club how once Liverpool 4 years so many New Balance. I sign a deal. Maybe 2 years. Do no say mama Liverpool be $2 million and every season be mutu admom like Jesse Brands no e dey na ekumu ansa na bia say one club be adwuma you pay the club that huge amount of money.
So the club no readily available supporters.
Okay.
None aside that, so they also have that sort of disposable income to be able to buy shirts. And then third one, you have a ready market for those.
Are we sure say what they
and they will take it at a price that you want.
The term now.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, apart from that, I have to yes, our terms now. It doesn't work that way.
Do think say why can't we grow your markets now? Our hands, because for instance, maybe when I'm reading movie say I wanted the brand, but unfortunately, me really fit a brand in name. But I'll try.
Maybe say club na make.
Yeah, Simba or Tanzania deal with a local company. Company no na just say the mama. But Simba is a big club.
Yes.
Oko Tanzania top 2 younger any Simba any Jinaso. One more Champions League. Eko the big stage in Adina, but they decided say one back for the local just one at least price a bit me abwa a reduced price more people can purchase the just than say be on betis say you call ombro the $2 million and I say €1 million said the common say when you just in family near buy and turn at a higher cost more people into me enter. I didn't know yen big clubs no a house any kotoko they pay money. They call outside kotoko to my area no my just the house said my ombro. I mean very say bia you can see young opted for the local market. Na yenya more people to buy just in Inyeska than say you be trace capma the European company no be just na balance
for first and foremost mommy address it has a kotoko issue.
Okay.
At this moment none of them is willing to work with a local partner.
Why?
Because of what I would say who they are,
okay,
how they feel,
okay.
So just imagine so we share Umbro and then we share local manufacturer. So the bantano will be on among crop on say the share local manufacturer. We discount better my order.
That's a quack. So
perfect. You see, another issue both of them will play politics are more at that top level. At this moment, I mean, we can say none of them is willing to work with a local partner. Why? Because it's an issue of banter at the top level. Say, oh, we need area juma, oh, one area juma. In the same way, say, Koto Company local manufacturer area juma, Sana house for the best room. And you know, at that point, things arrive really competition.
But sometimes
because like, even Umbro we clump normally has for the free South Africa.
Also, much no say
exactly. And because now we don't talk of fans. We go
say Umbro.
Exactly. You know, me why Umbro. But almost Umbro there. I say free Europe and free UK and exactly. So mentality. So imagine say Abia. Commonly local manufacturing in the exactly. So some way for brand wise for their brand and where they think that they've reached. What I can say, they feel that they need some association with another brand or sportswear manufacturer that puts them at that level. Say yes, they are big. What you say?
But in terms of said I mean I understand it perfectly. I think say so they will need Obi Abeka say or Obi defy or say I don't care.
Exactly. And in this case, it requires some of us like us to be able to say that we are giving them some crazy money for them to partner with us. And which some of us, for example, in the market, we don't have that sort of money. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have that sort of money to be able to partner with.
Because the company is Vunjabe. Vunjabe for what they were giving Simba $200,000 for the 2 seasons. You know, it's if you own your well with my mom say. Scanner.
Exactly, and then it's similar to as conversation that and go for can Charlie the Juma Charlie one day Ghana national team budget and that sort of thing. Maybe some of us here taste some way appreciate it, but the truth is there's no way we can be a partner for the Ghana national team as of now.
Yes.
You understand? Unless of course
brand number
exactly we build a capacity because Puma for example offers the national team so much money to wear their stuff.
Yes.
But we can't offer that sort of money to the national team to wear our stuff. You understand? I'm not saying it's bad. That's the standard practice in the industry. Yeah. What am I gonna say? Like globally.
So I mean, the house and what almost because of say local brands. I perceive support local business in the but to that low say no, unless you have money to convince them.
Yes.
Said this is the project. This sum of money.
Yes.
Okay. Now, with the Yambra investment, we say we employ a lot of people in UBM film. We pay people any idea. Since I was started here, wow capital now there and I said there has been some investors on board. Abdus Kadiashim out there.
Largely me capital. Largely me capital, but somewhere along the line, one way that we've actually had angels or people who have helped us or supported us along the way. My man be a friend, we say Ibrahim Sharif. Any opinion for me was in that regard, and a couple of friends too on board. They've all helped along the way. We don't say.
Wow. Indeed, Sisiano, what is the challenge or FEMA you feel say if Sabia we I mean you can expand this business to even employ more people?
Largely it's all down to capital. More capital. Imagine say me maybe an investor, very big investor. You understand what I'm saying? And just for maybe $200,000 or $100,000, I'm telling you,
just $200,000.
Meet more disturb the whole of Africa.
$200,000.
Yes. Meet more disturb the whole of Africa.
So when you be willing to say
me or truly me $200,000.
Say $200,000.
Me fan shame.
Fashion business name.
Exactly. Meet more disturb like me can't disturb not in quote.
Yeah, I understand.
Like disrupt the markets. Do more
breakthroughs and other stuff.
What have you and all that? Because what we actually get a Jumanangas, we are not bragging.
Yeah.
A Juman yet yes.
And we know what you buy any of the quality of just now producing. I mean, you can be cancer.
A Juman yet here, and we know what will sell, and we know what when people see some Kofu make us say, oh, Charlie, just away, nice. The thing is, Bahasi, and make a say, Upe Jesse. Nay, your fat blue beer or colors, they say blue and already amount. There be yet Tanasi, tell you, I make dreams that the creative concept now with you, started from scratch. And sometimes, even clients say, like we ask them, what is the main motivation for you to go into the next season? what is your motto, what is your catchment phrase, or what do you actually want to tap into it for the next season. So I need a creative concept in there. This is a wahabia nina has a meaning to it.
Meaning, say a faba, you can explain the concept behind the creating of the jersey.
Exactly. So nina, that's it. All of them, this is a creative unless of course maybe clients never with his own design. So we be on our clients with some bars who they produce with mommy when they MFA. And that one we have no hand or maybe no choice in it. But say I can say no air partnership yet, not say a creative be difference. Say that I can say we building upon what your gains. This one for example, we I'm for the blue one. The umbrella. Yes. Very good. Umbrella the official emblem of the Teshiman people. And so club no Techima. And the owner of the club to more Techima. So we want to link the club to the Techiman traditional council and also the people. So if you automatically for Techiman, that means you are part of the whole setup. What does that make? I say hand until a brain behind we're friends saying and together with the other ones. Now I'm more aware here flower just to give it some feminine touch. Say yes, I am. Yes, we are footballers. Football is a hard game, but it still doesn't take away the fact that these guys are these girls are beautiful girls that should be treated as such, or that should be seen as such.
Your problem I face with this country, yes, we like you to this was you need the foreign jerseys more.
Yes.
As in the local teams,
Yes.
I mean, sir, because the only thing a club. Bit many sky gate process, selling of jerseys and club on a panafrineries near dear club near Eton. Do things say marketing wise, and I say, you're born on ye need enjoy.
No, first and foremost,
you told me just now. Go away with me call Cantamantua. The last time I'm 50 cities I'm got away.
Okay. First and foremost, no cool woman is foreign ones just in a show and nina a fake.
Say from
club no
club say bia the puma nkasa ye ya woneba bi na ko China ni Asia be bia ko transfer ko twaba
exactly all ton ni nyina e fake the show has largely Africa has Ghana has
adentina you know so inti okay we Adidas Adidas who say o brand na man for edidi ho no
yes do you know why I don't do that you need them fight very good because we are faking. Someone follow logo behind so. In one way, you are using your money to market them. Which in actual fact, for example, made this idea just say we call Krobia, which assuming say Adidas decides they set it up, they would require money for marketing to make noise about the company. But because bootleg ones have already reached there, they've already done the marketing for them. So there's no point to stress themselves again.
And the moment be raise or must set up a company no
exactly because they know they're big people know them now, so they won't fight it because there's a collateral benefit in bootleg jerseys. They get in the long run. I want the benefit won't benefit people. Ask me why. Because and then they say Adidas is some ton or more brand now and our company now. Your BB a friend brand value. Brand value abstract. It all has to do with the value of the brand. Like you can't touch it, you can't say it's a brand name. But because a brand now travel are transcending into every village and nook and cranny in the world. They will quantify all those things and sell it to the next buyer. But meanwhile, the brand reaching a nook and cranny or whatever, you know what they call most of the time on bootleg ones in there, in the long run, yes, you are marketing them, but the bigger picture in the whole is a brand, it inures to the benefit of the brand.
That means because from the original company, the price said their company Nankasa Edbeba, I mean, I be affordable to the people.
Exactly. So it's not the brands Nangasa in the long run. They are not willing to fight it. So we will be at the Aquatana be a chicha or then you look at him, so no. Almost at the moment to compete with the same
market no one price and say be very to be because
that's another issue.
Mean to me got 50 cedis jersey. I mean 250 Ghana cedis me to
so that's and 250 because once a when Umbro you soon on the terms and they produce here. So the bar say exactly. But me for example, replicas are in 250. What I can say that's one. But in all this conversation, your issues are here then you have to grapple with. You understand what I'm saying? Which has to do with materials.
Materials, yeah.
Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Because at that time I saw producing your man, material, very key material we need to know at that moment in any town. So you have to find a way of shipping it and getting it to the country, which has its own issues. And you know, for replicas, no, the moment people need it,
I will say
quickly you have to strike it like hot like that. So the moment it passes, it becomes a problem. So not necessarily say. Club no issue per se, but collective problems are all stakeholders no one issues. We are solving the answer will be on the same page.
With the interview we have I say a lot of like do things that I mean youth na your game ni music Ghana no.
But let's not forget that me can be. Everybody would like to own a local jersey.
Okay.
That's from my small research at my it's a
yeah.
Everybody obiape. Me chantro obiape say oh listen me local me work club and yet necessarily the club be a club I support it. Ebia obi a support has. But obi maybe a supporter as Wakra say team be what Wamanafo mighty warrior mighty warriors doma very good club need jesse because abia free doma oh how can I say
but
exactly that's another thing obi so abia RT for jesse not necessarily because of support RT but because of abia brand now no go follow me brand no onimo mo believe
then once I'm about to ya the other aspects of the interview is one me said they will say Mayniak as a company advertising say be a radio TV online why
advertising itself so we are marketing person and we are budget altogether so we run an ad on TV, we run an ad on billboard, we run an ad on radio ni sanyo money na cost and at this moment some know say earlier on so we will pay more investment. I bet I have more stuff. Why don't you invest in other things? Exactly. So first things first. But don't just say if you say you do that level.
Wow.
But the idea that come so by drew us a level na
Sure. Is it it take you sent to do Jesse Ebia finance Ebia Jesse for a team back. It may take how many months and I say weeks.
It depends on the quantity largely, but. So design and everything is in place in quantity.
Yeah.
It depends on the quantity. I think within 2-3 weeks procedure we knew one and some of the things I use don't say any I say. And stress and strain a dorsal.
So even if some industry ni crowd bigger. At least or some Kenya company now also produce materials.
Exactly.
Let's say ufi ha no ko material no.
Exactly.
What they about also no.
Exactly. What's what turning around. Exactly. That's what happens in other jurisdictions. Exactly. Well, and the major bedrock of the industry.
On the industry, no.
And the major bedrock of the industry.
Yeah, but say other companies or more Ghana or more years are if you are say GTP ne
money.
What my GF no sign a contract crowd or if everyone say
within yet sanyuma we be.
There's somebody to money
exactly to man and lie a deco.
Let's say, like frankly speaking, we hear sports piece in my. I say you lucky a lot of normal. One, I was speaking to someone and Nipan was say, Minster Dia Nam had say player Ben I will proud Ghana ha. Ya no, say you Ghana. Ubia say you fly Nipan to South Africa because you need any sports clinic.
Oh, I say.
And as a doctor, I will you are
specializing in those things.
Yes.
And it's high time. Yeah, Bobo afiti how many years until date. Oh, and sometimes maybe specialization in Mipanya, maybe obi no be you, but maybe okoba the rate at which a job obenyano it's a niwa a discouraging for
club mu kwa ni player ni pra with Martin if I say ya bomu de radio so ne kwa ni ngasa so mo peja ne say
peja so mo de ni ba kwa prayer akra bia abe omu ni mabruwa bi esu bi se na mbaru na chekere wo sa ansan so what I say ahanti obi e yusu eden e yusu ni ti obi e yusu ni ti e de ya nyoma
de na I was a club be meeting and with me a partner for
me club here you ensam you know bia here you ensam ye probia asem
even individual say be obi wo kifet club no be say bia oye
one shirt
club
no problem no be any problem provide as a project no it will serve your purpose no kwandi no problem say there ejuma ne here
I was scanning ye
ndi o what about say be any scan there say be any scan there you can want some
okay so guys thank you very much let me say it busy have him say you better Mayniak sportswear say ne ye ba omo shop hanom create bibia I mean you could see say the young man is really working hard so please yen trendy video no just share like subscribe channel no e bia na meja iduma ko abeka no ho ana this na yeah that's it okay so guys subscribe to the channel now.